Welcome back to the Nose Plays Northgard. So, as I mentioned in the comment section of a couple of my videos, it's time for some more Raven Clan. I got 100 views on my first Raven Clan video, so I felt like that was a indication that it's a good time to make a new one. I did mention in my recent update video, channel update video, if you haven't seen that, go check it out, that the Raven Clan in particular, there's a new update for the game that affects them and a few other tribes. They've reworked the trade mechanic in the game, and I have read about it in the patch notes. Now you have to build a lighthouse and build a trade route to collect some new victory resource. Similar to fame, I guess, and when you get enough of it you win a trade victory. So it's not the old way of just collect tons of money. So a little bit has changed, and I've yet to play it at all. This will be my very first experience with it. I'm not even sure that that victory condition is going to work in this particular game, but we're going to give it a go one way or the other. So Raven Clan, trade victory, engage. Start with my typical opening for the Raven Clan, which does not include a house, and I'll mention why in a moment. So let's start with these two buildings, zoom out, hit the information key, and as soon as we get some scouts, over there. Okay, so we know we've got wolves. Looks like there's a hunting tile right next to us. I saw some deer peeking through the fog of war. We're gonna immediately claim this tile. This tile's not ideal for a house, so we may end up putting it on this one. Much better. We're going to claim that one as well. And I'm going to send you to be a woodcutter. Alright, build our first house. Notice that we're pop capped briefly. I probably wouldn't have been pop capped hardly at all if I went ahead and put a house in this tile. I'm not going to do that. This tile is kind of landlocked, and so I don't really feel like I need to have the logistical location of changing people from settler to other jobs in that tile nearly as much as it will be useful in this one. So, alright, so we got some sheep. Yeah, he's already over there. He's on it. Okay, so unfortunately, this is looking very bad for us in terms of a trade style victory at this point. We only have one coastal tile at this point in the game, and maybe that changes as we scout more of this territory, but we can't go any more this direction, so maybe this way there's some good coastal tiles, but if not, that's going to be a bit of a problem, at least in terms of getting a trade victory. What do I want to do first? I think it's going to be important to get this down. As soon as we get our next villager here, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's get you over here. Okay, so we got a lot of food tiles this time. We got a fish tile, a farm tile, and a hunting tile. That's kind of good and bad. Variety is okay. It's a lot more efficient if you have a bunch of the same kind of tile, because if you improve tools, then you only have to do it once instead of multiple times. So, yeah. This tile has 3 spots. Hunting Lodge, Silo, and Healer's Hut sounds like a good combination for this tile. So that's probably what we'll put over there. And okay. Wow, this is just not looking good for the coastal-based faction to have only one coast. But that is the way that the dice roll sometimes. Part of the game is adapting to what you have. So one thing we could do is really go hard on upgrading all these food tiles and then do a lot of trade with food. That would work particularly well if we also managed to get some giants, perhaps, or maybe the kobolds. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I really need to. I already got a second woodcutter going, so I really need to accelerate my wood. Let's go ahead and get our harbor going, and we can start scouting with the harbor a little bit. I think I'm gonna just take him around the edge this way. Hero. And then as soon as we can get the money, we're going to build our healer's hut. So we got 2 things that we really need. Healer's hut would be nice, but also our military camp needs to go down here pretty quickly. People to really do this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Yes, there we go. That little UI interface change here, so this is different. So this is the raid button, which brings up what I'm used to seeing. Let's go ahead and explore while we're thinking about it. Mercenary button and build a lighthouse on this Raven port to unlock the great routes. So this is the thing that we need to unlock eventually to get trade routes going, which allows us to win the game via a trade victory. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely need that healer's hut now. We've got a lot of people hurting. So we'll get that down over here. And we need another house. Yeah. Well, that is quite a predicament, isn't it? Alright. Well, I didn't want to do this, but we'll go ahead and do it. So maybe the military camp would have been a better decision than that. We could have cleared this tile and put our house here, which would have been a little more useful for me. But no biggie. walking, man. Lazy scouts. Got to keep your eye on them. Okay, you go become a healer for now. Got as few people on food as possible at the moment, which is going to put us at a deficit, so we're going to have to change that. You're going to have to go make food. These guys are going to have to stop raiding for a little while. Goodness. Okay, that'll fix our food problem temporarily. Kind of a tough first winter here. This for a second. Alright. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, that'll work. That'll keep anybody from dying, I think. And we're almost through this winter now. So juggling that was a little annoying, but that'll be helpful. Okay. 1, 2, start raiding. Where are we being attacked? Alright. So we do have some kobolds over here. That's good. We can start trading with them potentially. And we need to get somebody on wood. At least one of you. There we go. Wait, I don't need to do that. I forgot. So I picked up medicine, so my healers, when they're done healing, will automatically switch to food gathering, which is why I wanted them in a food tile. Alright, we got a couple people again. Yeah, good. Now we can finally start expanding again. Things are gonna turn around for us. I just know it. Start by killing this wolf tile that keeps harassing us. This will give us the stone we need. As soon as he's healed, we'll go ahead and... To heal those guys up again. With our happiness and get us rolling again. We're getting close to let's leave this one here for a moment. Better do that. And we'll get you building the mine. Alright, so we're going to try to get this tile and then grab this before they get back. So the little Draugr is going to spawn there. I didn't see any other spots where we're going to have to worry about them. So our 2 warriors will be fine. That should have given us 5 stone. Oh, it's only 5, huh? Okay. Alright, so we definitely need another house. We don't have the wood for it yet, but these guys have got to be healing faster. Come on. Let's see if we can't get this tile before winter gets here. My dog's going crazy. 5 wolves? Jeez. Ahoy! that's all. You guys are gonna have to come back and gather food again. We can't really go into this winter with no food. Silo would be really nice. Not too worried about mining efficiency. I think we're gonna go right down. So that really helped. But that also means we need to get another house down like right now. I don't remember getting a warning. That was kind of rough. Alright. Why are we so unhappy? 8 expected, but only 7. Let's go ahead and upgrade this as soon as we can. Gonna leave them on food until just before winter switches over. Showing us at -1, even though it's... Alright, not much I can do about that at the moment. Okay. Good. So the scout is doing his job. Let's accelerate this a little bit and spend a little bit of gold looking for more territories and maybe another clan. We do have trade now, so we can start looking to trade with the kobolds by getting that down. Kind of thinking market and a trading post in this tile will be good, but we're definitely going to need another woodcutter lodge maybe over here. You 4 should be able to handle that. Not you, lore master. So we don't have winter coats, but we do have our warlord now, so that's going to be really, really helpful. We got a bunch of stone, so we basically just need to accelerate our wood gathering. I have a couple ways I can do that. The easiest way to accelerate the wood gathering is going to be just to upgrade the woodcutter lodge before we build a second one. So let's work on getting that done. as quickly as we can. We're not going to be able to do any of that until we get out of this winter, because we're running at a wood deficit at the moment. I'd like to grab that tile, but I really want to get a trading post down too. Alright. Had a positive wood growth again. And we have a lot of people gathering food. We don't need that much food. We do need you over here. I see a Draugr about to attack us. And we're gonna move you over there. Spend a little bit more, explore some more coasts. Let's check in on our scout. He is done. Okay. So one thing we need to do, we need to upgrade this. So that'll be one of the first things we upgrade as soon as we get this done. Wood is moving at a nice clip now that we have 2 woodcutters on there. We got a lot of things that we need to upgrade. We can improve the tools of our hunters. I think that's worth it. We're gonna upgrade this building here shortly. We definitely have the stone for it. Just waiting on the wood. Alright. $50 more wood and we'll upgrade this. We'll start getting trading posts going. Take on a bear? Surely he can take on a bear. I can't remember. It's gonna be a close fight. Happiness, maybe Journeyman can get us there. Our scout needs to just come back for now. I thought I was going to be able to do this a little quicker, but I'm just not. This will help. Far. Get going, get going. Okay, this is gone. We need some more soldiers. We're gonna have Where did our scout go? We turned him into a villager. I have something for you to do. Carpentry mastery. under attack. We're gonna have to handle that, which I think we can do. Okay, so we've just kind of had to adapt a little bit. I want to get this unlocked so we can finish uncovering the map. I don't normally do this with most other tribes, but because the Raven tribe has such strong scouts, and because you get a big benefit for uncovering the map, I like to do it with them. Feedback to food for two. Our pop cap situation is looking fine. This want better houses. Can we upgrade that? Not quite yet. Can we build a marketplace? I really want to build a marketplace. Where are you at, marketplace? There. Can we? No. There we go. Need to get our borders expanded a little bit. Alright. That was not the greatest fight ever. I definitely could have micromanaged that a lot better, but I'm kind of playing sloppy at the moment. We haven't even gotten close to being able to do what I really want to do, and that is work on getting our trade victory going. Maybe this will help. Where now? You stay there. Okay, build a trading post. Let's get some trade routes going here. Whoa. Thought you could handle two of them. Apparently not. Alright, we needed to upgrade a house. That's gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna have to spend some money to develop this area. Go ahead and mine this out first. Is this a blizzard? It is. Of course it would be. So the only good news about this blizzard is that there is no good news. Get these guys off that. We're in very big trouble. And I don't see any way around it. We're in very big trouble. marketplace would have been useful if we had had the money, but now that we're running at a deficit, we're even going to go negative on that. We may end up going negative on everything. We can create a trade route with stone. Sure. That'll help us a little bit since we have an excessive amount of stone. Stone might help us with the wood. I mean, it brought it down a lot. Wow. Are you kidding me? Like 5 wolves just walked into my territory? See how much he's gotten healed. Yeah, I couldn't even see his health bar. Well, that's just terrible. Alright. Things are bad. But the blizzard is almost over. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. So that went from bad to worse to horrible. I don't know how we're gonna recover, to be perfectly honest. It's not looking good for us. Get a wood trade route going with the kobolds at least. Okay. Positive food, we're positive on wood. Yeah, this is not going incredibly well at the moment. Farmers would be nice. It would have been nice if we could have gotten them during the winter, but the blizzard really kind of just destroyed my plans. I wasn't paying enough attention and was hoping that there would not be a blizzard, but that obviously was not the case. We really need something, that would be nice. And while you're at it, explore some more coast, please. So looking at the map, really the best victory condition for us probably would have been a lore victory. With all this stone and with very little coast, we probably would have been better served trying to accommodate a lore victory. But, I mean, there's still maybe time to do that. I'd really like to try the trade victory though, so that's what we're still going to focus on. You can tell I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I've played. I think we can get back on track here. What we really need is our warlord back. Let's get some money generating here. How are we doing over here? 15 still. Let's go. Where are you at? I need 2 of you. Alright. That'll work. Down to 10. On there. Shoot back on lore. Alright. He's doing a good job. Little by little. Food is running at a deficit because we're healing. Okay. Fine then. I should be able to get some of these tiles. We really need to get some borders situated. This tile would be good to have gotten. That's where we were kind of heading. And then everything kind of went to heck in a handbasket. Let's get that territory grabbed. This territory isn't that valuable at the moment, just because we already took what we wanted from it. That's going to allow us to recruit him as soon as we get the money. This is almost gone. 2. These guys are getting healed. A couple of minutes. don't want yellow to take this territory. But you guys need to heal. You need 100. Miners, I got. Go back to villagers for a moment. Or better yet, go here. Give me more money so we can grab this tile. Earthquake. Oh dear. Why is nobody repairing this? Come on. That's all my food production right there. Okay, what can I do here? Oh dear. Let's fall back. Yeah, that's just not gonna fly. So we haven't even been able to build the lighthouse yet. I guess we need to upgrade this first. I guess. Build a lighthouse on this. Oh, there it is. Lighthouse, 50 wood. Well, it is definitely going to be a learning experience. Did I lose somebody? And another one. let's start that trade route. That reduces our income, but starts generating the commercial influence. That we need. Over there. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna manage to keep this territory. I need to stop raiding. I need to check on my scouts. He's grabbing the last tile, I think. So what we really need to do is get more trade routes. Where are we getting attacked now? Really? Red's very likely to kill our cobalt neighbors here. Yeah, Red took our territory. Oh, that was unfortunate. The Boar clan, huh? You should be done. Yep. Alright, the map is uncovered, so we'll send you back. Cutter tools for now. He's making his way. This tile's still unclaimed. I just don't think Ah, that would help. Yes, go. Alright, well, we have our mercenaries now. Let's go ahead and build another trade route. Wood with you. Alright, we're generating. Let's take a look at the. So they're actually ahead of us. In fact, we're in third place. Build a lighthouse. So let's see if we can increase our lighthouse speed. That's going to put us at a negative for a brief period of time. But that should get us back to positive. And give us another slot. The rest of you can go there. And we can improve the tools of sailors will increase money, so let's do that. Even though we don't have a lot of sailors. Upgrading this farm will be valuable at the end of the winter. I think we have enough food to get through the winter without worrying. Our wood production is at a deficit, so we're going to have to cancel one of our trade routes. Let's cancel this one. There we go. We're just going to completely ignore the military tree at this point. I think this game is pretty much lost, so... we'll just see how it ends. So we're gonna have to do something to generate some happiness here. Not sure what that is going to be. No. Fine. Huh. Yeah, I'm aware. take that and just completely box us in. And there's really not anything I can do about it. We're going to organize the feasts temporarily. See what we can do here. I'm gonna need some soldiers, at least temporarily. Alright, we are better than we were. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but let's go ahead and get some Alright, well, we'll give that one up. -4. still unhappy. I mean, I could build a brewery, but don't know who's gonna build it. Or man it, for that matter. Should fix our happiness, at least in the short term. We're definitely going to get attacked as we get close to this victory state, but we are moving right along. This is an interesting mechanic because it's something you can apparently rush quite early, it looks like, since you start with this and you only need one of these, and since you can only have one, it is something you could get started on a small scale early on, and then as long as you're in the lead near the end game, you should be golden. How are we looking on lore? So what can we do to improve? Shipbuilding will get us more from our sailors at the expense of I mean, as long as we're at max, we really don't need more crowns than that, though. So maybe it is time to just grab some military stuff just in case we need to defend. Anymore. What can we do? I mean, other than get another silo down. Not a ton. Put another house down. Good. I think we just lost our kobolds. Yep. We sure did. Alright, so they still have a tile, so they're not completely dead. Where? Oh crap, we're out of wood. And food. Why are we out of food? Why is food such a problem? taking my territory with a fight. Still a negative food. close. I don't know if we're going to outpace anybody, and if we get attacked, it's pretty much game over, but... As long as these kobolds stick around, we have the money to continue to... I'm just gonna do this again. Keep things rolling. I'm gonna build another house. Okay, we're gonna lose this tile. Come on! That might have been a mistake. Because now I'm going to outgrow my happiness capabilities. One more villager will cap our happiness and our pop, so that's probably where we want to be. Means maybe we build another trading post. Wow, we might actually pull this off. This is kind of amazing and silly at the same time. We have another rat infestation coming up, but I think we're going to be able to grab this. We're definitely going to get attacked. There's not much I can do about that, but if we can keep this tile from going down, that pretty much guarantees the victory at this point. Well, this is quite amazing. I think I'm actually going to do this. Nobody else is close to a victory at this point. And we're right on the verge. Alright, well, that was kind of surprising. I was not expecting it to be this easy in the end to do this. Definitely some implications for the game in the long term. I don't... You can get this victory condition with very, very small amount of territory. Goat Clan and Raven Clan are both going to be very good at that. There it is. I was not expecting even the slightest possibility of being able to win. Especially as aggressive as the Boar Clan got. That, and as sloppy as my play was, I'm definitely out of practice again. Hard difficulty is just brutal. brutal right now. But yeah, that was interesting. Knowing that for the future, one thing I would probably do differently if I really wanted to go for a trade victory is just kind of not overextend myself into tiles I don't need, and really just focus on dense, small, and well-defended territory, you know, with choke points and upgraded towers that I can hold and hopefully hold out for a victory. Obviously, the military tree would have been helpful in defending my territory a little bit more, but by focusing completely on trade in the mid game, like we didn't even start the Lighthouse till the mid game. I think that was only 2 years of Lighthouse trade. So yeah, interesting. I'll definitely have to experiment and play around with this. It's definitely going to change the build and play style of the Raven clan. One thing I don't like about it, I'm going to keep playing for a second so I can show you something. One thing I don't like about it is you have to pour money into this trade route. And one of the nice things about this trait was that part of a trade victory is building a large pile of money, and that's no longer really viable. Like, I don't know how this ability even really is useful, because if you're building a stockpile of cash and it's not really helping you towards victory, then you're mismanaging resources, in my opinion. There's no reason to build a stockpile of crowns unless it caps at a very low number, like 1,000. But even then, you really, if you're going to go for a trade victory, we should have had that Lighthouse up right away and been trickling, you know, 5 or 10 income the whole time in the early game. We could have gotten there a lot quicker. I'm assuming that's essentially what the other tribes were doing. They were basically just running one of the smaller trade routes from early in the game, and that's how they got this quantity that they did. I think one of the things that really saved our bacon, I can't be sure of this, but we have 2 very aggressive clans, in the Bear clan and the Wolf clan, but because Red came in here and kind of blocked us off from everybody else, they spent all their time defending against Blue and Yellow, and they just kind of ignored us. The other thing that really helped us out was the fact that the kobolds didn't get completely wiped out. Without the kobold trade, we wouldn't have been able to run the faster, best trade route as often as we did. So definitely a learning experience. Not a very entertaining one, unfortunately, but I'll go ahead and post it on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed learning with me a little bit, and we'll definitely give this one more go. I'll make another video and I'll think about it, probably play a few practice games, get back in shape, so to speak, and show you what I feel is going to be a really dominant way to play the Ravens, solely focusing on a trade victory. Until next time, this is the Dose Plays. Have a great day.